God bless. God bless. How's everyone doing on this beautiful Monday? It is so nice out here. It's not raining. The wind is not excessively blowing. It was such a beautiful drive to just walk. Being able to walk on my own and get dressed and drive to work and just talk to the Lord. I tell you, God is good. God is good. Anytime God wakes you up, give him thanks. Give him thanks. You know, if you woke up this morning and you're feeling heavy and you're feeling, sometimes you just wake up and you really don't even know what you feel. You know you're not yourself. Um, you have a lot on your mind. You have a lot on your plate. Sometimes you just need to take a moment and release. You need to just stop in your tracks and take a moment and say, Lord, how do I give it over to you? How do I turn it over to you? How do I release it so I can dwell in that perfect peace? That's what we have to learn to do. We have to release the things that we are not built to carry. And that's what God have really been teaching me to do, to let go. You ask him for peace. I'm showing you, I'm telling you what you need to release, what you need to let go of, what you need to walk away from. If you want to dwell in my peace, this is what you have to do. These are the choices you have to make. These are the sacrifices you got to be willing to take. It's a sacrifice walking with Jesus. He sacrificed, we gonna sacrifice. And unfortunately, that's just the way it is. And I want to dwell in his perfect peace that surpasses all understanding. That's what I want. I want his perfect peace. But I just made it to work. And I just wanted to get on here again and wish all the beautiful mothers a happy Mother's Day. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself. Yesterday I was feeling heavy. I was feeling some type of way because of circumstances, because of situation. And I wasn't planning on going anywhere or doing anything. I just wanted to retreat to myself. And God let me know that's where the devil wants you. The Bible said an idle mind is the devil's workshop. He wanted to get me by myself so he can bring up old things and hurtful conversations and hurtful words and dirty deeds. And he wanted me to take my precious day and dwell on those things and sit in that negativity. And God said, not so. I done brought you too far. I done exalted you too high for you to still sit and dwell in what I delivered you from, what I brought you out of, what I stripped away from you. Get up, get dressed, and go do something. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about if you're going to have enough from this. God said, use what you have. Sometimes God will tell you, just use what you have. Use what you have. Sometimes we feel like we ain't got enough because, Lord, if I do this, I won't be able to do that. If I do this, I won't be able to do that. God said, don't worry about that. That, this, and that, it'll take care of itself. Right now, use what you have. And that's what I did. I used what I have. And I'm going to tell you, when I used to use what I have and realize I would be in a state where I'm stressed and I'm worried, well, Lord, now how am I going to do this? I was able to do that, use what I have, and God gave me complete peace. Complete peace. I knew that it was God. So I come on to encourage a mother figure, whoever. You're going to go through things in this life. You're going to go through those moments where you feel unnoticed, you feel unappreciated, you feel rejected, you feel pushed aside, you feel when people no longer have need of you. You're going to have all those emotions. But it's time to start celebrating yourself. Not because you done everything right, but because you didn't do everything wrong either. We got to give ourselves permission to thank ourselves, to appreciate ourselves, be grateful for ourselves, uplift ourselves, encourage ourselves. Being a mother didn't come with a manuscript. Hold it against me if I didn't follow the instruction A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. But if I had to figure it out on my own, if I had to go by what I was taught, if I had to go by what I was learned, what I learned, if I had to go by what I seen, I get it. I get it. Being a mother didn't come with instructions. So I thank God that I celebrated myself. And celebrating yourself, there's nothing wrong with that. There's beauty in that. Because what you are doing is you are saying to yourself, it's okay to not have been perfect. It's okay not to have made all the right decisions. It's okay to not to have made mistakes. Why? Because that's the human part of me. And I got a right to be a human just like the next person. Kids or no kids. And so I just want to encourage that mother that didn't have her children around, or may have 5 kids and only 2 showed up, or have 2 kids and only 1 showed up, or have 2 kids and no one showed up. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate your successes. Celebrate your lows and now your highs. Celebrate your bad and now you're good. Celebrate the things that God is doing in your life. Celebrate the doors that God is opening up. Celebrate the doors that God has closed. Celebrate the things that God has removed. Celebrate the purging. Just celebrate you. You are worth celebrating. If you have to celebrate all by yourself. I had a beautiful day. Beautiful day. It was just my son and myself. Had a beautiful day. I don't think I could have asked for a better day. I don't think I could have asked for a better day. And I thank God for him. I thank God for his beautiful words. See, you don't have to give me anything. Just appreciate me. And I'm going to know it's real. I'm going to know it's authentic. I'm going to know it. I'm going to know it. And the words that he wrote was just beautiful. It wasn't just celebrating my weaknesses. He also acknowledges my strength. It's so easy to acknowledge the wrong in a person. But what about the good? It's nothing wrong with acknowledging the weakness, but what about their strength? So, you know, it was overwhelming. I thought, Lord, I just don't know how this is going to go. I just don't know. But I thank God that I didn't sit in it. I thank God that I didn't allow the enemy to press me out. I'm glad that I didn't allow the enemy to cause me to overthink. I'm glad that I didn't allow the enemy to have me walking with my head down. I thank God. I thank God. Honey, I know I've been changed and still changing. And you know what? I'm going to honor my changes. If I got to honor it all by myself. Because God has done a new thing in me, and I'm not going to allow nothing and nobody to tell me different. So with that being said, I just want to wish all the mothers, I'm talking about those that, you know, that didn't have no one around, didn't have their children around because of past mistakes, because of ignorance, because, you know, you didn't know how to parent. You didn't know how to love. You didn't know how to give. You didn't know how to sacrifice. And if you sacrificed, and if you loved, and if you gave, and if you did the best, and that wasn't good enough, still celebrate yourself. Still celebrate yourself. God don't want you walking around in condemnation. And you can't control who decides to. You just have to pray for them, that God softens their heart, and you have to move forward. And that's the place where God has got me. He said, move forward. I have delivered you. Don't look back. He's done a new thing in me. And I feel good about it. I feel good about it. I remember the time when things would just press me out. God said no more. At some point, you have to rise above your pain. You have to rise above your discouragement. You have to rise above your disappointment. You have to rise above your pain. You have to rise above your shame. You have to rise above it. Because if you don't, you will continually to be handicapped to it. You will continually to be bound to it. And there's work to be done in the kingdom. We don't have time to wallow in negativity. So with that being said, I'm going to hop off here. I pray that everyone have an amazing day. Remember, this is the day that the Lord has made. You have a right to rejoice and to be glad in it. Don't allow anyone, I don't care who it is, I don't care what it is, to bring you negativity. Shut it down, shut it out. You are in control of your peace. You are in control of what type of day you are going to have. And so with that being said, again, have a blessed day until next time.